I think I died in a war that didn't happen. The nightmares started a few months ago. The jumpiness too. Last 4th of July was really fun. The thing is, I'm not alone. My girlfriend sometimes wakes up screaming, raising her hands as if aiming a rifle at something. She's a school teacher and has never held a gun in her life. I hear other stories too. Homelessness and suicide are way up. The amount of young people I see just standing completely dead-eyed before coming to themselves and going about their day is way more common than it used to be. There are support groups. Too embarrassed to go, but I know they exist. Most people are too scared to even admit they go to them. I mean, what the hell would they even call them? A group of people that never serve a day in their life sit in a room and talk about how they're scared of the dark and loud noises? And that's another thing, the dark. I was never scared of it before. I sometimes go running at night when I can't sleep. I don't even need a flashlight anymore, and most people keep their lights on at night now. My girlfriend and I can't even sleep in the dark these days. We need to keep the lights on. Makes the, fun time more fun, I guess. It's weird. I know this isn't the point of this, but I think it's just connected. The first time I saw her, I knew I loved her. She felt the same, I guess, because she walked right up to me and asked if I was doing anything that night before we even traded names. Our first date felt like our 100th. Nothing about her surprises me, and there isn't a thing about me she seems not to know. She's not the clingy type at all, but she freaks out when I don't answer her texts and calls. She once woke me up screaming. I passed out face first on the couch and hadn't woken up the first few times she called out to me. She cries when she looks at me sometimes. We don't know why. Same thing happens to me. I saw some kid bagging groceries yesterday and started bawling in the self-checkout line. He looked at me like he knew who I was for a moment. His heels came together and for a split second, I thought his hand was raising to salute. He looked surprised at himself and just scratched his head instead. I don't understand it at all. I dream about things in the dark. I dream about being dragged into the darkness by monsters and being turned into something like them. Sometimes I can still feel it inside of me, like it's trying to get out again, as if it's done this countless times before. Like I've relived this over and over and over again.